If you want to get good with people, I think it's really important for anyone actually to get good with people. You have to start putting yourself out there. Start talking to people. Like, that's all. There isn't a conversation framework or any framework, in fact, that can help you to become more confident, to start good conversations, and for people to like you. Like, I made it a point in my day because my journey is pretty different. I'm doing sales and human behavior, so I have to do this. But if, let's say, for you, you just want to get good at communicating with people, just start talking. Like, that's what I do. So on a daily basis, I make it a point to just start small talk. It doesn't have to be some fancy conversation. It can be something as simple as complimenting someone. Like maybe on the lift with a stranger and you see something that stands out. Or maybe what they're wearing, an accessory, a shoe, whatever, just start. The biggest problem you will face though, however, is that hesitation. I still go through it like almost all the time. It's the hesitation that comes when you feel uncertain about what's going to happen next after what you say. It's common, it happens to all of us because, in this day and age, I don't see anyone socializing that much. It's a lonely epidemic. That's a good way to phrase it. Because everyone is in their own worlds and doing their own thing. No one wants to step out and put themselves under that pressure. Because it is scary, like just starting a random conversation with a stranger. And in my life, what I'm trying to do is make it a point to get to know at least everyone in my living area. Like the people in my block, my neighbors. I know all my neighbors because I made it a point to speak to them. Like even my parents don't know their neighbors. And it's funny. They're adults, they're supposed to socialize, but they don't. So it's simple things like that that improve people skills. But you got to understand that there are levels to this thing. Because the more you do it, you get comfortable. Like it isn't even about confidence or speaking properly and all those fancy frameworks that other people teach you. You just need to build a level of comfort when entering these situations. If you want confidence, you need to build comfort. Like, why do you think introverts are so loud by themselves? Because they're comfortable being by themselves. That's why they don't give a shit about how they act and what they speak. Because the body feels safe, and so will the mind. And simply, that's what I'm trying to build. Like literally, right in front of me, it's a sheet of paper that says, "Be comfortable under any sort of pressure." I think I showed you this in the previous video. I don't know who saw it, but you see it again. And really, that is it. You need to build a level of comfort in any sort of situation. Because if you go in with your heart racing, you're gonna mess things up. People will feel that tension and they will kind of avoid it. They will avoid that confrontation. But if you go in just gently, chill, with a chill manner, a light manner, they will feel that too, and that's what gets them to lean in. Usually how I start conversations, it's pretty stupid, but sometimes if there's context, like let's say I see a guy who is jogging on the spot while waiting for the traffic light to turn green, I'll just ask like, how many kilometers are you running today? And you just start a conversation there. Sometimes I'll lie. So if I'm standing next to someone at the lift, I'll just say, bro, your shoelaces aren't tied. No, I'm just playing with you. Something like that to start a quick conversation. And then I introduce myself, they introduce themselves. We just talk, how's work, things like that. It's really simple stuff. Because it isn't about the conversation itself, but it's how long can you sit in that awkward silence, that tension. Because many people can't. And that's what I'm trying to build. That ability to stay comfortable under the pressure. That's number one. Second, Stay comfortable under that silence. That's number 2. And once you can do those 2 things, asking better questions become easier. Because you just stop rapid firing stupid, interrogating questions. That's what most people do when they teach you these frameworks. They work fine. But if I were you, I would start off with building your pressure tolerance in initiating conversations. You gotta understand, man, no one's willing to do this. But if you are willing to do this, you will see a lot of results in your own personal life. That's how all this shit works, right? If you do the things that not many people do, you will be the exception. You will be exceptional in the long run. And that's why I'm training all this. I see the world like a literal video game. Every time I see someone, an icon just pops out visually in my head, right above them. Like, you know, in those video games when you approach someone and you see this interactive bar, like press E to interact, or this person is dangerous, or start a convo, or high status person. It's like these things that I just imagine, and I just do it. I just approach the dude, just start the conversation. So what if it sucks? So what if it's a girl and she rejects me on the spot? That racing heart, well, when your heart races in that moment, that's a form of pressure. Every time your heart races, every time you sit in that silence instead of rushing, you're training something that not many people get at the age of, until the age of like 50, maybe. But yeah, you just gotta do it. If you want to get good with this one skill, like just make it a point every day to speak to one guy. That's all. It doesn't have to be a fancy convo, man. Don't perform. Just open your fucking mouth without expecting anything and just see where things go. That's all. Yeah, man. That's about it. So I hope this helped. Ciao.